an Easter egg. How can you? Anyway, welcome to a great hour that's going to be just more than exciting. It's called Safe and Secure. And when I say more than exciting, because, you know, there's been so many advancements made in not only home technology for security, but people are really looking for alternatives to paying these huge contracts where they're constantly on a renewal basis or a monthly payment, that they have to constantly, you know, every month they receive this bill and they're like trying to figure out, why am I getting this bill? Do I need to have this bill? I'm trying to reduce my budget. Well, you can do it with First Alert. It is the smallest technology in the industry for smoke detection. And you install these where you would normally install a smoke detector, but here's the best part. You never, for 10 years, replace a battery. They have a 10-year battery. It was funny because Joe Harrison was chiming in with Lori and I, and he goes, no, it wasn't Joe who said that, it was our producer, Doug, and Doug said, they're plutonium. It's not plutonium. It's a battery that has a cell that just is supercharged and uses very little wattage and voltage, I should say, to power the alarm when needed, and it's micro small. You're gonna love these. They're $59.95 for 2 of them. That's $10 off of the retail price. You can't find them anywhere else for less.
That's
Lori
true.
Leland is not only our special guest in the world of electronics, but also in home security.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we've done these so many times, and people keep coming back for more.
People come back for more. This is already so highly rated at hsn.com. I think we have 3 perfect 5-star reviews, so it's well on its way to being a customer pick, and we just launched it the other day. It totally sold out. This is the Atom from First Alert. We absolutely love First Alert brand. They are the premier name in home safety and home security, and we need to protect our families from those fires that do happen. There are probably no one amongst us that hasn't been touched in some way by a home fire. We love the First Alert Atom. This has always been a wildly popular Atom brand and model before we actually added that 10-year battery. So if you want to upgrade today, or if you want to add to your existing smoke detectors, this is going to be the ultimate time and the ultimate way to do it, because now we have included for you a 10-year battery. So you don't have to think about this for an entire decade. Now think about what that means. If you were replacing those expensive batteries, like the 9-volt or whatever those specialty batteries typically are, that could be up to $200 that you would be saving over the next decade. And again, you put this up and it's gonna just tell you when it needs to be replaced. You don't think about it ever again for the next 10 years. So this is really brilliant technology.
I wanna give you 2 things that you should know about what we did for this hour only. And that's the first thing is that we put these on 3 flexible payments, so they're really affordable, only for the hour at $19.98. It's the perfect alternative. If you've ever heard that chirping sound because your battery is running low on power and you're looking for a 12-foot ladder, or if you've got vaulted ceilings, even a taller ladder, you don't want that. You want one that is micro-sized, that is not gonna take up a lot of space, has to be mounted on the ceiling, because let's face it, smoke rises. That's when it's going to be signaled, and they're loud. They're
really
gonna
loud.
get your attention. I think they're great for traveling to a place where you're maybe renting a home, and they may not have smoke detection.
Sure, for a dorm, if you've got a college student and you're just not sure about your student safety and security, this is a great item for them as well. And you're getting a 2-pack, and as Bill mentioned, this is the lowest price anywhere in the country. Typically, a single one of the Atoms with the 10-year battery runs about $35. That's for one. So you're getting a great savings on 2 here today, and only here at HSN. And what are you tired of seeing in your home? And please, I do encourage you, take stock of your existing smoke detectors and smoke alarms. If you're looking around and you see not only these eyesores, these big clunky ones, not only are you replacing that with something that's sleek and small and a lot more designer and decorator friendly, if you're looking around and you see ones that are yellowed with age, or they're peeling, or they're gray, or they're old, a lot of us don't realize it. I didn't realize it until I started doing my research, but your smoke detectors in your home only have a lifespan of about 10 years, and then they start to lose efficacy. So if you've never replaced your smoke detectors and you have a home older than 10 years, you need to replace. If you're looking around your home and maybe you're only seeing 1 or 2 smoke detectors, or maybe you've hit it too many times with that broom handle because of the chirping in the middle of the night, you never have that with this, because the battery is preloaded and meant to last for 10 years. But if you've ever gone for hours or days while the battery was out, your family is unprotected while you're waiting to put that new battery in. That never happens with the new Atom.
You know, if you're in your master bedroom and you have an office upstairs, and the office maybe catches fire because maybe the computer had a short or something, you want to be detected before the fire comes toward you. That's why they do recommend that you have one in every room in the upstairs of your home. and at least 1 or 2 downstairs, depending on how large your house is, 1 in every room downstairs as well. Now, here's the thing. They're the easiest smoke detector that we've ever offered to install. They're easiest. And the information, again, is that the U.S. Fire Administration recommends smoke detectors on every floor of your home and in every room in the house, okay, outside of sleeping areas. So for free shipping and for 3 flex payments to make it affordable at $19.98 and just what, tax? I would get a couple packages.
Sure.
With a 10-year battery, I don't know about you, but the last time I changed the battery, I quickly learned that, you know what, when you change one, they're gonna all start going. And they're a pain in the neck to get sometimes those little trap doors open on the profile of the larger detectors.
They can be very difficult.
So now, when this does, 10 years from now, can these batteries be replaced in 10 years?
Nope, all you do is throw it away and you replace it with a brand new one. So the battery is pre-loaded, meant to last for a decade,
That's
and
great.
then you simply replace it.
But you're saving how much in money?
Oh, about $200 over the next 10 years in those specialty batteries.
Okay.
Now the other thing, you want to go ahead and set it off? This is going to be really loud. I'm going to be a good friend here and warn everybody.
This is really loud, so I'm going to kind of back up.
This is 85 decibels, so take a look. You're seeing that visual cue right there with the light that lights up. Look at how it flashes. I'm going to let it go one more time. So listen to that, really, really loud. This is going to get everybody in your home up and out in the middle of the night so that you can get out of the house in case of an emergency. Now, what's important about those sweeping tones, did you hear that? The ooh, ooh, the fact that it has the different tones to it simply means that more people will be able to hear it. There are certain individuals out there who have a hard time hearing certain tones. With that sweeping sound, more people will be able to hear this. And this is the easiest solution, as Bill mentioned, for mounting that we've ever offered. All you do is put up that little mounting bracket, and then you simply twist your Atom into place. That's all there is to it. Now, with the Atom, you can go high on a wall if you want, or on the ceiling. So to Bill's point earlier, you know, you were saying a lot of people don't want to have to get out their ladders. Like, it can be very difficult.
Well, it's also dangerous.
Yeah, and not easy for a lot of us. You're going to be able to put this high on a wall or on the ceiling, whatever is easiest for you. But the nice thing is you don't have to worry about the chirping that always inevitably happens at 3 in the morning when batteries go out, because the batteries on this one will never go out. This is a 10-year model. And I just want to show you once again, here's how easy it is. All you're doing is putting that hardware right in place. We're including the screws. So there's 2 screws. That's it. And then all you do is literally pop this in and twist, and you are good to go. That's all there is to it.
The mounting is easy, but so is the install, because once you get those 2 screws in, I mean, it's in.
That's it.
I would recommend you either use express ordering or shop by remote if you have a tablet in front of you, or your iPhone, or your Android phone. Go to hsn.com and just get them in your shopping cart. Why? You're receiving 2 of these at $10 below what the industry offers on the very same product, free shipping delivered to your door. For the hour, they're on 3 flexible payments. Now listen, here's the thing. Do you want to test them? Do you want to try them out? Well, you don't want to have a fire or smoke in the house to do that. But if you should have smoke in the kitchen, because maybe you're smoking, or not smoking, but you're cooking something that does start to smoke, like whether you're frying. Sometimes when you're frying, you know, burnt grease will start to rise and smoke will start to lift. You will hear these sound off, and you'll need to clear the room as far as the smoke is concerned before they will, you know, settle down. And they're loud, and they will get your attention. They will get your neighbor's attention. We have fewer than 1,200 with everybody that's in the ordering process. With 4 minutes left, I know what happens when this happens. Typically, we will sell these out. Now, here's the thing. Both of them packaged together for a small efficiency or an apartment. You've got 1 for the bedroom, 1 for the kitchen. If you have a larger home, I would get 4, okay? Or maybe 6 if you've got a really large home.
I would too, and as you said, 1 in every sleeping area, 1 in the areas leading up to, the hallways leading up to sleeping areas, 1 in your kitchen. Most fires start in the kitchen. Most fires also start between 2 and 6 in the morning, and they can double in as little as 30 seconds. So think about this. In as little as 5 minutes, your entire home could be engulfed in flames. You need to have information so you can evacuate, you can call the authorities. The other thing is the National Fire Protection Association says that as many as 3 in 5 home fire deaths, as many as 3 in 5, happen in homes that don't have enough smoke detectors, or the smoke detectors they do have aren't working. And we are twice as likely, 2 times as likely to die in a home fire. You're pushing yours. Twice as likely to die in a home fire if your smoke detectors aren't working. And Bill is out here testing his.
Well, I did that because I wanted you to hear when I saw it
Very
say
easy
loud
to test.
85 decibel. That is what 85 decibel sounds like.
It's loud. It will get you up and out of the house. Now, the other thing, too, this is photoelectric technology. So this is brand new technology with that smart smoke entry design. That simply means that this is going to pick up on the size of particles that is most associated with fire. So there's larger particles. So when you hear that alarm go off, you really and truly probably do have a problem. You'll have fewer false alarms with this technology. So that steamy shower won't set it off. If you hear it, you do need to evacuate your home and you do need to call the authorities.
I am watching our television screen and monitors in the studio as you are watching them at home, and these are selling 2, 3, and 4 at a time. Packets. And you're getting 2 in a package, so I do predict a total sellout. Remember, 2 simple set screws for the bracket. You just simply insert the first alert alarm into the little bracket, and you give it a tiny little click, maybe 1/8 of an inch, and it's in. And they're small, they're not noticeable. You know what, if you want to replace your old detectors, because maybe you have had them installed since you bought your house, or maybe you just recently purchased a home and you're not sure if they've been tested, if they work.
New, old.
Maybe you didn't have a thorough enough inspection where you know, that was written on the inspection report, and you're thinking, okay, I need to check these. Well, you can check them, certainly. I get some smoke, I guess, and put it under the detector. If they're not working, why not, you know, have a much more further advanced system from First Alert? And remember that when we give you 2 of them, they're guaranteed for 10 years. 10 years, we're giving you the guarantee from First Alert that the maximum protection and the system will last that because of that battery, which is a cell that I've never heard of anything lasting 10 years. And it's going to save you, as Lori has calculated, upwards of $200 in power. Because you don't have to go out and buy all those.
You're not replacing all those batteries.
You don't have to buy them, and you don't have to exchange them.
And they're always specialty batteries, aren't they? They're always the 9 volts that are more expensive, or the
those
specialty
smaller,
batteries.
heavy batteries.
Right, and those are $12 or $13 a piece, so they can be really expensive. You don't think about this. For an entire decade, that built-in 10-year battery is here for you. All you do is put this high on a wall or on the ceiling. Again, that's simple and easy. Bracket mounting. All you do is use the screws that are included. All the hardware is here for you. Screw that bracket right in and simply give it a twist, and you are good to go. And again, the smallest micro technology out there on the market, and yet powerful, super mighty. 3 perfect 5-star reviews on hsn.com already, so well on its way to being a customer pick. And then look at the old clunker. If you're tired of seeing these, if yours are yellow, peeling, grayed with age, I was telling Bill before the show, I bought a new home. But my new home happens to be 19 years old, and I started looking around. I only had 2 smoke detectors in the whole house, and we have a kind of a split kind of floor plan, so I needed a couple more on each side to really feel safe and secure. So I added 4 of the Adams to my household, and now I can sleep better at night. So many of us have been touched by home fires. Suzanne Runyon lost family members. You love to push the button. You just love to push that button.
If you have an old smoke detector in your home, just change it.
Change it, or add to the ones you have.
Yeah, and our producer Doug did this, and he said that the only thing he had to do, because he had these large ones in his house, is once you take them off and you take the mounting bracket off, you need a little touch-up paint if there's that big circle.
Right.
But if you don't have any smoke detector in your house, you should have them.
Definitely.
I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than the fear of going to sleep and then smell burning and having to get out the house and you can't find the way out. This will help you and warn you in advance. Here's our quick